Death and reincarnation of the soul. Just as a person puts on new garments after discarding the old ones, similarly, the living entity acquires new bodies after casting away the old bodies. Weapons do not cut this spirit, fire does not burn it, water does not make it wet, and the wind does not make it dry. Spirit cannot be cut, burned, wet, or dried. It is eternal, all-pervading, unchanging, immovable, and primeval. The spirit is said to be unexplainable, incomprehensible, and unchanging. Knowing this spirit as such, you should not grieve. Even if you think that this living being takes birth and dies perpetually, even then, O Arjuna, you should not grieve like this. Because death is certain for one who is born, and birth is certain for one who dies, and the cycle of birth-death continues. Therefore you should not lament over the inevitable. All beings, O Arjuna, are unmanifest, invisible to our physical eyes before birth and after death. They manifest between the birth and the death. What is there to grieve about? Some look upon this spirit as a wonder, another describes it as wonderful, and others hear of it as a wonder. Even after hearing about it, very few people know it. O Arjuna, the spirit that dwells in the body of all beings is eternally indestructible. Therefore you should not mourn for anybody. Arjuna stood at the crossroads of duty and emotion, grappling with the teachings of this eternal truth. The ancient wisdom whispered through the winds, urging him to rise above sorrow and embrace the indomitable spirit within. Considering also your duty as a warrior, you should not waver, because there is nothing more auspicious for a warrior than a righteous war. Only the fortunate warriors, O Arjuna, get such an opportunity for a righteous war against evil that is like an open door to heaven. With courage in his heart, the warrior leads his brothers into the fray, knowing that the fight is not just for glory, but for the very essence of righteousness and justice. In the midst of the battle, every strike and every decision carries the weight of honor as the warrior fights not just for himself, but for the ideals that define his very existence.